What is going on, Pats Nation? You guys already know who it is. Patriots Global here, back with another video, and in this one, we are going to be talking about the New England Patriots 2022 draft. We're continuing these draft profiles here, and in the 6th round at pick number 200th overall, the New England Patriots have selected Northwest Missouri State defensive tackle Sam Roberts. Now, of course, as we get later and later into these drafts, it is hard to get more information on these guys. PFF predicted that he was going to be a guy that went undrafted. Doesn't even have an NFL profile on NFL Network. But, I mean, this is your classic Bill Belichick 6th round pick, taking a chance on a guy. This is it. This is your 6th round Bill Belichick move. 6'4", or 293 pounds. Mainly an interior, I would say, pass rusher. He had a total of 38 starts with 184 tackles, 47 tackles for a loss, and 18.5 sacks. He was also the 2021 Cliff Harris Award as a top non-divisional Division I defender. For example, Kyle Duggar a few years ago when the Patriots were drafting him, he was the guy that also got that award. Now, why I think the Patriots are really taking a chance on this guy is because of his special teams ability. You know Bill Belichick loves a guy who can play special teams. Whether you can return kicks, return punts, you can block kicks, you can block punts, Bill Belichick is all over that. And Roberts here, throughout his 4 years in college, blocked a total of 5 kicks in college. That is absolutely insane. So even if he can't carve himself out a role on defense or even a rotational interior defender, maybe he's a guy who can play special teams for the Patriots, come in on these field goal blocking units and try to block some kicks for the Pats. Now, he's 6'5", 295 pounds. I would say that is a little undersized for an interior defensive lineman. What I could potentially see happening is that he might play more of the edge as an NFL defender. Kind of something like how the Patriots use maybe, let's say, a Lawrence Guy, a guy who can play interior from time to time but is going to be a really big edge defender. Now, this is actually the second time in the last 3 years that the Patriots have drafted a Division II player. And it's panned out fairly well for the Patriots. Now, that first one, of course, was a second-round pick, being in 2020, Kyle Duggar. But they also signed Gunnar Olszewski as a UDFA in 2019. That worked out really well for the Patriots on special teams also. So they've had some pretty good luck when it comes to bringing in these D2 guys. I definitely say that he is more of a pass rusher, but he's not the type of guy that's going to get bullied in the NFL when it comes to stopping the run. He can really hold his ground, but again, that size limitation could really hinder him from playing a lot in the interior of the defensive line. Again, at the next level, going from D2 to the NFL, that size really could play a factor for him, which is why I wouldn't be surprised to see him in a Lawrence Guy type of role. Go ahead and putting him on the edge. Now, this might end up not being anything for the Patriots, at least for the season, but in the 6th round, again, you're really taking flyers, and this is exactly the type of guy you see Bill Belichick taking a 6th round flyer on. If he ends up not making this final roster, I definitely believe that Bill Belichick will stash him on the practice squad for the 2022 season. Now, real quick, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors of this video and our partners over at betonline.ag as they continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs. Find all the latest sports developments, including updated odds on the playoffs, fights, and even next season's futures. And don't forget that baseball is back, and the start of the Major League Baseball season is finally here. BetOnline is your continued source for all your sports wagering needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino and poker games. It's super easy to get started, so head to the website today and use your mobile device to join us using that promo code CLNS50 to receive a 50% off welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. A lot of people wanted the Patriots to address the defensive line. They wanted Bill Belichick to go the route, whether it was interior of the defensive line or edge. I don't think a lot of us expected for Belichick to wait this long for the defensive line, but I do think that that is kind of telling to what he thinks already of the starters and the developmental pieces and the situational pass rushers that they have on this defensive line and maybe even that linebacker core, which is why he felt comfortable with not selecting a defensive lineman late until the 6th round. What are your guys' thoughts, though? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. Like always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and go Pats.